It's October 3rd. Beautiful day. Clear blue skies. We're doing some grading here around this pond, fire retention pond, and then we're doing some straw blowing and some straw mat rolling on this pretty steep slope. Probably doesn't pick it up on camera, but that is a pretty aggressive slope. I graded this the last couple days with the machine, just trying to make it smooth enough and work out some of the chunks so the seed will take. And we're supposed to hydro seed this, but there's no way to get a truck over here to do it. So we're drafting with the straw mulching, a little blower, and kind of bringing the bales in by hand, and then the straw mat on the slope. That's gonna be good for the erosion stuff anyway. And then just gonna turn this back into a wild field. So let's get after it. Okay, it's now Wednesday, October 4th, about 9:30 in the morning now. This is what we got accomplished yesterday all around this pond. We roll out that straw mat, and then we did just a straw chopping with the straw blower across the top, across the far side and down along here. What we're working on now is finishing up some grading through here. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it's like up and down and up and down again, so it's kind of difficult. It's not just a flat area. So we're getting that all prepped for seeding and straw, and then we're going to hide the seed over top of this as well and get some coverage on it. I've worked it around, but this should stabilize the soil fairly well. And now we're moving on to the next section, so let's take a look at that. So he's doing some soil landscape breaking over here, not soil conditioning, getting things prepped. And we're going to put our seed down on top of that. It's finished product. You can see this is kind of roughed up. The soil's very dry, very dusty. So I kind of loosen it up and smooth it out a little bit, and then he's coming through behind me with the rock hound, picking everything up and kind of combing the surface real nice. So this is the next area that we're moving to. Right here you can see I'm starting to chew it up. It doesn't really look that bad, but I definitely think that looks better. The finer we make it, the better. There's some larger chunks and stuff in here that will break up and pull out the rocks and roots. But relatively nice soil, flat. We're just going to make it look really good. This isn't anything that I don't think is going to be finish mode with the lawnmower. It's going to be probably brush hog, especially these hills over here. There ain't no way they're just going to turn that back into wildland. So in terms of getting it extremely smooth and getting every little last stone out of it, I think we'd be here all year long. So I'm just trying to get it good enough where if they brush hog it, it's going to be flat, not going to hold water, that kind of stuff. So let's get back in this machine and get something done. So one other thing, they dose it this long direction here, the way I'm facing. What I'll do is probably go across it the other way, and that'll help smooth it out a little bit more. And then he can rock out at back the other way or on an angle, and that helps us kind of smooth stuff out rather than if we just went back and forth this way the whole time. Change direction, it'll help kind of take out the humps through it.
How's the AC?
It's not really on.
Must be nice. Out here, busting my ass.
You're putting pins in the ground.
Yes, fucking tough
For
work.
$75 an hour.
Tough work.
Tough work.